Yeah, I know. Okay, we're live.
What are you mumbling about? Hold on.
Huh.
I can't hear out of this here, and I can't see out of this one.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. All right. Hey, Nova, Michael, Kathy, how you guys doing? Thanks for being with us. We're about to tear into another killer beehive. And, I'm going to let the comments on today be nice, and rough up any trolls that start speaking up. Because truth is, when I've got these shades on and we're out here with the sun and stuff, I can't see comments.
Nacho and I have a lot in common.
What?
Ow! Ow! Stepping on the left nut. Ow! Come on, you guys. Come on, Killer Bee Nation. We gotta meet my good brother here. Look at that. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Mumble, mumble, mumble.
He's gonna go inside once it's
Yeah.
like the rig.
Oh, my goodness,
Right?
yeah.
There's a lot going on
This
here.
is Nacho. Nacho's a brother of mine. I've known Nacho for we can tell stories, but we're hoping the statute of limitations has run out.
Yeah. I worked as a reporter
Hey,
at
Med
Disney
Tech.
for years, and he was just a local liar.
Uh-huh. Outlier.
Outlier. I'm sorry.
I always lived out of town.
Right on the edge.
Right on the edge, unlike the rest of Bisbee. Yeah, we were talking about reality shows for Bisbee this morning, weren't we?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, the cross dressers of Bisbee.
that would be one of them.
Yeah. Now, if you say it differently, the cross dressers, that would be the angry dapper folks.
You know, it's funny. When I first got to town, you remember Anderson, the weather guy?
Yeah, sure. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Lynn.
Lynn.
He lived right up there on Tombstone Canyon.
Right, exactly. And one of the things that he told me was his arrival story, and I thought, wow, that's really interesting. He said, Bisbee's full of them. And I've noticed that indeed Bisbee's full of arrival stories.
Arrival, yeah.
You
My
know,
car broke
how
down.
did I get here? And why did I stay? And they're all really interesting. But he suggested that I should write that book. He had thought about it but couldn't get to it. I thought about it, couldn't get to it. I've mentioned it to at least half a dozen other
Arrival
people.
Stories of Bisbee. Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah, but you know what?
Which translated means couldn't leave.
Or they wouldn't let me. It was in my contract.
I think the ones like for Loki where you're
Oh,
just
funny
on the
mentor.
lam.
Yeah.
It-
Well, there's so many reasons to be here. You're wanted, you wanted,
You're unwanted.
or you're unwanted.
America's least wanted posters. Right?
That's Bisbee, yeah.
Oh my god, I've known Nacho forever.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The Killer Bee thing is kind of cool here too because it matches the whole.
It really
ambiance.
does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
And
no,
we are the center of the
I
universe
mean,
on it because of me.
Yeah. On the one hand, they'll give you honey, and on the other hand, they'll kill your ass.
Yes.
So
yeah. Well, they won't give it to you. You have to take it from them.
believe me, as an old retired guy, the last thing I want to do is spend money on this shit. But I don't want to die.
Well, I always tell people it's cheaper than a visit to the ER or Dugan's. It used to be the funeral parlor here.
Oh, and I got to say, I'm laughing at the. I wish I dug up the video of your first visit.
Oh
out
my
here in
god,
the
this
80s.
is true. This actually, it was in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in the 80s, and
Or early 90s, something like that.
no, I think I just started. Might have been like 87, 88.
They mean the
something.
bee coming?
No, actually, it would have been in the early 90s because I was using a digital camera and
Right.
it had just come out,
Right.
and it was a real low quality digital.
He had a
camera.
swarm out here in his tree.
And it was this time of year. Things are flying through, and a
Right.
basketball-sized swarm ends up landing in my juniper tree out front. And I gave him a call, and he comes out, and he's got his 5-gallon bucket. You had some kind of like a bee suit on, but not very sophisticated.
No.
Uh,
Didn't have indoor plumbing.
and he goes up there and spritzes him with cold water and drops him in the tree. And as I'm taking some video, and
He's standing a ways away with the video.
yeah, I don't know. I was pretty close. You clearly weren't as up on how killer bees.
How far away you need to be.
Because I wasn't very far away. Because I could remember seeing as you were knocking them in that one bee that just kind of looked at me.
One bee.
And I could see him turn and go, "Oh, you." and he flew right at me, and he hit me right above the eyebrow.
Yep.
I mean, these things are like
It was
hauled in.
so it was, and you could see it on the video. It was he still has that video somewhere, and it was so fucking funny because afterwards he goes, "Oh damn it!" And then it was war footage. You know, rock sky. Well, Nacho's running for the guy. Ah, damn it, you little fuckers!
Yeah, no, it was just really too weird. But you know, even then I was surprised that because then of course obviously now I'm interested in killer bees.
He's been reporting on me forever when he worked for the paper.
And by the 1980s, as we're learning about them, you know, these things are already like, we can't do a thing about them.
Right.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. And now they're in all the lower 48 states.
Yeah,
they're
so,
in Ontario and
everywhere.
Everywhere. So, all right, well, we're going to get suited up because we got a lot of shit going on today. Killer Bee Nation, I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. This is Nacho Ibarra, my old brother from another mother state, father, confusion. What the hell happened? Same bar.
I had no idea Reed was doing this kind of, it's kind of like true crime for bees, I guess. I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well put.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go get them.
Oh, go get him. Go and get him. And, of course, we got Hosh on camera action. Say good morning, Hosh.
Good morning, Hosh.
I knew he was going to do that. Fucking goofball.
Some people are really
Some people are real. Some people, I tell you.
It's the
right
worst dad joke ever.
now. The worst dad joke
Yeah,
either.
but
So I brought my measuring stick. Anyway.
Okay.
Is it?
You sure that's going to get a hold on it?
It's a small one. I wouldn't, not for me. All right. All right. So we have bees in a wellhead back here, and they already chased off landscapers who are professionals and live here and know about this shit.
Sure.
But did not know these bees were in
How
there.
many times did he get stung?
I think about 8 times. Is
Yeah,
what
I got stung about 8
He's
something,
lucky.
Or maybe it was in my imagination.
And this
Yeah.
is just a few days ago.
He's lucky. Yeah.
Less than a week.
Okay, less than a week.
Yeah.
So they're, they've been riled up. The attack pheromone's been on, and they'll stay mad for 2 weeks or more now.
Well, they're still pissed now. You can hear them buzzing.
Oh yeah, well, Hosh walked over and looked, and they were like all over the place.
Very active.
Like I said, I was thinking, can we just leave them and see if they'll go away? But
He's adorable, isn't he?
It kept
No,
getting louder.
once they're in a hole like
He's
that,
adorable.
they're staying.
They kept getting louder, so I'm thinking, no.
Nah.
And then my little dog takes walks out there in the morning.
God.
Now
No.
you know what that loud is. First they're working, but
It's tinnitus.
that queen's in there laying 2,000 new eggs a day.
Go get her.
How long does pupation last?
3 weeks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
Why
that-
are you wasting time?
All right already.
Why are
God
you
damn it,
wasting
God
time?
Yeah.
Because you're so damn handsome, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
All
Look
right.
at this critter. That is a sweet
We're
dog.
saving Phoebe.
Yeah, we are. Really nice
Here.
disposition.
Turn around. I got to show Nacho your sticker here.
Oh,
and
my
everybody else.
my
Because I got to switch you on.
My tramp stamp.
No, not that. Here, hold that up for a second. Hold that up for a second there.
Beast
Thank you.
mode.
Beast mode. Okay. On. Okay, you're on. Okay, there we go. Beast mode.
Yeah.
Okay, and oh my God, I set him too high. Holy shit, he's in beast mode. Oh my God, he's
Pretty good. And I gotta say, the depends are hot.
not yet. They're not. They will be.
They're hot. You know, it's a funny thing. Actually, we started it as a joke, but the suit's so voluminous
It
that
actually
it
works.
kind of
Cinches it
helps.
up.
It
Yeah.
cinches it up.
Well, it keeps
It
them from hitting the
cinches
knees.
everything up. Nacho.
It keeps them from hitting the knees.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
TMI.
you know, you get,
TMI.
yeah, you get tired of the clank, 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 clank.
All right, man.
Be safe.
Yep.
You go inside.
We're headed.
Watch
that
us
way.
on YouTube.
All right, brother.
Okay.
All right.
That's what I'm looking for.
All right.
Oh, shenanigans, Killer Bee Nation. So we saw dinosaurs yesterday, plural. We just saw one right there. Dinosaur.
So you guys will be happy to know I've got a new bee suit on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we got to show everybody.
Yep.
So Don, yesterday, first thing he did after we got back was text me and say, Hosh has got a new bee suit coming. So this is not that bee suit, of course, Don, because we got to digging around and remembered that Mel and Dan had sent us a couple. So we've got some new bee suits, but it inspired me to go, Hosh, your suit has rips in it, dumbass.
Yeah.
Okay, enough said.
Time to move on. You know what it comes down to is I go through a bee suit in a season, pretty much. You know.
Yeah,
each
right.
bee
That's
season
about-
I gotta
yeah.
renew my bee suit.
Yeah,
So along with the licensing,
it depends.
it depends. MedTech. I'm going to instead of pulling this old dragon patch off the old suit, I'm gonna send you a new one, and if you want to put that Velcro on it,
Oh
we
wow!
can do it that way.
Oh,
I
good.
think it's like $13 for one of these patches.
With the patches, yeah, nothing to put the Velcro on.
So maybe we can do that.
Yeah, it has to be
Or I
adhered,
could just do
because
it
then it'll
myself.
just stick to the suit.
But it's nice if the fans get involved. Speaking of the fans, you guys are great.
Oh, thank
Love
you so
Killer
much.
Bee Nation.
Oh my God!
I said it the other day. I'll say it again. We are so fortified for this bee season.
We need to be.
We're so
We have
prepared.
so many
We
jobs
do
today.
need to be.
Yeah.
It's true. We've got how many jobs lined
I
up
don't know,
today?
4 or 5 at this
Amazing.
point. At
Yeah.
this point.
And no Trez today.
No Trez. We had to leave her at the home.
Yeah.
Okay, her home, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, she, this wears people out and whatnot, and she has family and shit. And so does Host, but Host is committed, or should be. So I gotta find my fucking gloves here. We're gonna get on this, guys, and we're gonna go to war. We may as well put that camera down so we can get our
Yes.
nets on and kind of get our bucket
Yes.
going.
Yes.
Try to get a list of shit we're gonna need. Killer Bee Nation, I am Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm sure we got the whole fam family on.
We do.
It's gonna be fucking entertaining today. What are we live on? YouTube and
TikTok.
all right.
Yeah.
Very good. And what does everybody think about that theme song that Host put together? Holy shit, is that awesome! A multi-talented. Yeah, I tell you, this is it's just awesome. We're gonna keep that. He's gonna keep improving it, of course. But it's it's awesome, is what it is.
That's the beta.
It's what?
It's the beta.
It's the beta model, the beta theme song.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Well.
It's not for the final Starsky and Hutch premiere season. Yeah, it is. Anyway. All right, so we have a horrible hive here. Of course, they're all horrible. Could you believe how that swarm lit up on us yesterday when we walked up to it? Even Gary LaForge, who is a good buddy of ours, and it's up the kitchen right now, I think.
Oh, that was the. I missed it this morning when you told me that was the Gary.
Yeah, that was the Gary. Yeah, guys, I showed him that.
I thought you were talking.
He
about
said that when he saw
home.
that yesterday, when we walked up that swarm, and they just come peeling off and like we're gonna kill you.
Yeah, that popped.
That popped, and even it got me going. It was like, it was like, oh shit, So, we got to get our shit together. I got it in my brain. We got the neighbors warned. I think that's about it.
For those of you who are new to the channel, we're Killer Bee Exterminators, and we're about to exterminate a killer beehive.
Did you hydrate?
Yes, I did. Killer bees were created in a laboratory in Brazil in 1957. They escaped, and they spread out all over South America, Central America, and they hit the U.S. in the early 90s. By 1998, 100% of the feral, unmanaged honeybee hives in the state of Arizona were Africanized, aka killer bees. Killer bees are real dangerous. They kill people, they kill livestock, they kill pets, and they're an existential threat to our native pollinators. We kill every hive we find. We're going to exterminate this killer beehive.
Yep, damn right we are. Should we bring... I really don't know. I mean, we got our gloves, we got our Depends. We got plenty of spray adhesive, because I don't know if we're going to have to snip that lock or what. I really don't know. If there is one on it. So, I got to get my big blues, though, no matter what the hell's going on.
Now, again, you guys, we love patches. Anybody that wants to send a patch or anything like that, make sure it's Velcro on the back. That way we can remove
and we can wear them
from the suit and put it back on. We don't have to take the time to sew it on.
Like this.
So like this one
show
here,
everybody. Yeah.
It's got some hard Velcro on the back of it. So we just...
The sew-on ones, we don't sew, and it's just too hard.
We don't sew and we don't reap. Actually, all we do is reap.
We do say here a lot.
We are reapers.
We do hear a lot of so what.
Yes.
But
yes.
Anyway, so
anyway, we love the patches you guys have sent. Get creative with it. If you want to send more, we love them. We'll wear them.
We're all zipped up, huh?
All right, we're all zipped up.
I'm gonna take these and shake the shit out of them on the way over.
Yep. Yep. And then we'll see what it is, I guess. Right?
Let's go look. Yeah, we don't even know. All right, Killer Bee Nation. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off the kill we know. Nacho, get in the damn house. Let's go in. Nacho, go now. I'm going. Go get.
We reek and we reap.
We reap.
Yes, we're gonna reap this killer beehive.
Leave that open.
And there will be reeking too.
There will be reaping. Ignore the screams.
We will
What are friends for? I love you.
Is there anyone I could call?
No, yeah, Dugan's. the funeral parlor. So this is a very old wellhead. Oh. So they could be in the foundation here. I don't know.
They could be. There's a rock covering the hole.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there's one or two things going on here. Now these
Well,
bees,
the door's right here.
right. The bees already lit up and oh shit. It's a Nuking seal.
Yep.
Actually, with a situation like this, it's a seal and seal.
Right.
I didn't know if we'd lift this up and it would be 10 foot of comb hanging off here. Whatever's in here, well, this is all cemented in. This ain't happening. I mean, I do not understand why they did that. That doesn't really make any sense to me.
There's a lot of staining down here. It actually looks like they've been here.
Oh
for a
my
minute.
God, that's an old hive. So because of the neighbors and because this is a Nuking seal, okay, do not worry, kids. There will be more. We're not going to let these guys light up. We've got goats right there, neighbors around here.
Yeah.
We have a lot more going on today. We're just going to seal. We're going to get some expanding foam. I'm going to run and get that while Hosh tells everybody about what's going on here, the Nuking seal, because it's the only way to handle this safely.
You don't want me to go?
No idea what we're getting into,
Let
but
me
I
run.
wanted everyone to meet, huh?
Let me go get it.
Okay,
And
I
you
wanted
talk to
everyone to meet Nacho, and I tell you, I love that guy. And so I'm gonna keep knocking them down with the spray adhesive. I do want to show you guys, this is the south side of the Mule Mountains right there. And there's Mexico down there past the fire truck. So these guys are aggressive as hell, and I want to show you what I'm doing. We're gonna make quick work of this and then move on, everybody. So, because we got swarms, we gotta go back up to sun sites, we gotta go everywhere today. Whoa, these guys are vicious. Holy shit. Now these are bees coming back from the field, and now what I'm using here is that non-toxic spray adhesive like I've been using for years. Whoa, they are on me like a sweat. My goodness. Like bees on honey. And these are bees coming back from the field because they're not coming out from anywhere else. Yeah, this is really aggressive. So this is a non-toxic spray adhesive. It's actually, you know, made to use in your house for crafts and shit. So people calm down about that crap. And we don't use smoke. Okay, of course, you guys, Killer Bee Nation's heard me say this shit before. New people always ask, why don't you use smoke? Well, these bees don't give a shit about smoke, for one thing. And that why we don't smoke bees, they're too hard to keep lit. Okay, so I covered up the hole.
Yeah.
But the remnants coming back are mean as hell. So that might be hollow quite a ways down.
I know, so I should probably just...
Yeah, make a bead.
Should we use caulk?
No, I think because the expanding foam, we really want to. That Loctite is the stronger.
Yep.
And so you can stick it in there a little bit. I mean, I don't know if it goes down 10 feet or 100 feet or whatever, but look at them pouring out of here, guys. Seal that up. We got too many. We're going to be sticking around here for a second to knock down all these guys so it'll get quieter. Man, these guys are aggressive. I mean, this might be a portend of what's going on. And also look around the whole thing, of course. And then I'm going to get the old spray adhesive going. I'm going to have you hold the camera for a second while I get the clamp for this. While I get the clamp for this.
Oh boy, they're mean.
No shit, they're mean.
This is, wow.
Yeah, this is one 1/1000th of the hive.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So this clamp is really
Oh, they're
good.
mean. They're stinging the phones. They're stinging my gloves.
No, I'm kind of glad it's going like this because if we opened this up and there was 100,000 bees in there, I'm really worried about those goats. Now, Nacho did call the neighbor and let him know about it. You know, sometimes we just have to warn people, and that's what we can do, but we have to take care of this because, you know, we almost killed one of the landscapers. Wow. You know, after that swarm yesterday and the aggression that we've seen on the jobs we've done so far this spring, I think we're in for a hell of a... My God, they're all over you.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, shit.
They hate me. They literally hate me.
You know, I think they care about your feelings and not mine.
Yeah.
Which is a
Maybe.
real issue. I need to have a check for this. Anyway, so this, I gotta shake the shit out of this. I'm gonna set this down so it can knock down the bees that are...
All right, YouTube, TikTok, smash that like button.
Smash
Share,
it.
hit the like
Well,
button.
don't ruin your phone, just smash
There's
it.
Border Patrol over there. Oh, you know, way over there. Yeah.
Well, there's some bee legals over here.
Yeah.
Actually, we're right on the border. We're down in Bisbee Junction, it's called. Bisbee's divided up into a whole bunch of little communities because of the mines. And now they're just different parts of the same asylum. Anyway. So after this, we actually have to go up to another part of Bisbee called Warren, and there is a hoarder house up there that nobody's been in for like 10 years. Here we go again, guys, and we have to go in. They were going to do a cleanup on it, and the Verhelst house, which is a halfway house down here. I love those guys. They're so good, and they've helped so many people, and with addiction and whatnot. And so they go out and do stuff, work. And they were going to clean up the place, but those guys at the Verhelst know better, and they said, nope, there's bees, we ain't going here. So Tim called me up and said, go do what you need to do. So after this, we're going to be going up there, and we're going to live stream that also. And I honestly don't know if we'll be removing it, but we're going to look at it, assess it, probably have to get into the house, because as you guys know, and I did not have a chance to explain this to the owner or the guy in charge of the estate, whatever it is, that if they're on an inside wall, and it's safer for that neighborhood because it's a very tight-knit neighborhood down Hazard Street down there, we will have to block them outside just like we did here and go inside and cut the wall out. You guys have seen us do it 100,000 times. And so that'll be a nightmare. We might have to have the fire department out. I just don't know. I really don't know. Now, it's getting a lot quieter over here, but the ones that are focused on host are really, really focused on host.
Yeah, it's the new suit.
They're all on the camera.
The other one had the blood of many hives on it,
well,
and they were afraid of me.
The blood of many hives.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Is that the name of a video?
The blood of many hives.
Blood of many
yes,
hives.
I think that's another song.
Yeah. So we're just going to knock a few more of these down, and of course, because they attack the phone case endlessly, because they got stingers in them. You've seen, where like Charles will be holding it until there'll be a bee with her guts hanging out. I mean, they disembowel themselves. These things, they all turn into white blood cells, which is evil little bastards. All right, we did good, because now we can't use any poison on a wellhead. That's why they're kind of a pain in the ass. We guarantee it for 2 years. All right, we guarantee all of our removals for 2 years, location specific. They will not come back here. So it's a pain with wellheads, and because we can't use any poison because it's a wellhead, and we don't know. I just don't know. We don't want to get anything in the water table, and so we have to basically seal it up and make it safe. Anyone trying to do this without a bee suit, etc., would have died. Like the guy trying to weed whack back here. Obviously, you see where the line stopped. He might have got all the way over here. It kind of looks like he did.
Yeah.
Before they started pouring out, and look at them all that we're dropping. This is how the spray adhesive works. I want everybody to see this. Even the ground. Do you see the ground crawling? Look at this. See the ground crawling?
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, the ants will get them, right?
Sure.
It's better to have a deadly invasive species that can fly, not. Right?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to rotate this around a little bit. These nozzles kind of build up. It's really calming down. This is awesome. So Killer Bee Nation, working out really well. Every job, even though there's 3 basic types of removals, the ball of bees hanging in a tree, a swarm, like that one that lit up on us yesterday, go figure. I mean, they didn't used to be aggressive at all. Now, all we did was, it was about from what, a foot and a half away?
Oh, God.
Put the camera there, and they just peeled up, and kind of like that, the eaves of that house where they just came pouring off of it.
Sierra Vista last year.
Yeah, in Sierra Vista last summer. And then there's the Nuking seal, or seal and seal if we can't nuke them. And then there's the fun ones where we have to tear up the floor of the shed or something like that. So anyway, the bees are focusing on us. They're not over by the goats. And also, only a few thousand came out. Yeah, I know, only a few thousand as opposed to 100,000. Like you guys have seen.
It's an old hive in there.
Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were 100,000 down there.
Well, it could be hanging.
Who knows?
I have seen these old wellheads like this. When you did open up the lid, and sure as shit, there was 10 feet of comb in there.
Right.
That big around. I remember up even for Nancy Klutz up in Rodeo when Bill was still alive. He got stung by bees about 9 years ago now. It took them about 7 years to kill him.
Right.
Yeah, these bees are horrible.
Right.
And they had bees in a wellhead, and that comb I could see down in there with a flashlight went down 10 feet.
Wow.
Out by Rodeo.
Yep.
Rodeo and on the Arizona-New Mexico line there.
Yep.
We get around everybody. So anyway, all right. So this is working out really well. We get a whole bunch of bees laying on the ground, which is what we like. And And so we're going to be back on in a little bit. That one's sputtering out. I'm going to use up a little bit more of this can. A lot of jobs today. You guys, we're going to be in your hair, just like killer bees. But it literally a lot of jobs today. I can't even, honestly, I've got to look at my notepad. I can't remember.
Yeah. All I know is hazard's next.
Hazard is next, right? To
That's
assess,
all I know.
Assess and or do the situation. If these bees had been hanging off the lid of this, it would have been a hell of a big deal. Also, we have a live, we might live stream it if he lets us. We have an interview with Mark Levy, who's a good buddy of mine. He's the photographer for the Arizona Review, or is it the, I can't remember what, the Review.
Doesn't he write for the Bisbee Observer?
No, the Review.
Oh, okay.
The Observer is the local weekly.
Got it.
And the Review does the whole southern part of the county.
Got it.
And so he wants to talk to us about the fire down in Old Bisbee and the after effects and the current stuff. And I take some pictures, and so I got to have makeup and wardrobe out again. Oh, God, you know how it is. How can you make up if you don't break up? So anyway, we're going to see him at 11, and then run around, but we're going to go up to Hazard next. So stick around, guys. Put your, hit the subscribe button, please. And mainly, yes, it helps us, of course, but mainly so that you can push the little bell and you'll get notified when we go live, because it's always going to be shenanigans.
Yeah.
I mean,
now, we do have a premiere this afternoon.
Oh, that's right, the premiere.
Yep, 3 p.m. Arizona time.
At the Double Adobe Elementary School.
That's right.
That was a bad hive.
Nobody's seen that except
Nobody's
us.
seen it. We didn't have reception at the elementary school. Of course, we live in the Wild West, you guys. So 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, our time. And if we're in the Bee Suit live streaming, well, then you get a double duty. You get a twofer. Oh, such a deal. Anyway, so now you can see them all down here, and this one kind of died. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock some more down.
All right, should I go back to the truck and
I think
say goodbye?
Well, we're both gonna go back to the truck and knock them down as we go.
Yeah.
And so we can get on with this parade.
Get on with our day.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
What?
Would you like to say anything about wellheads?
Yeah.
Well, well.
Yeah. Out here in Cochise County, we see wellheads full of killer bees all the time. Very, very frequent problem out here. So if you've got a well on your property, you need to check it. You need to check it for bees coming and going, coming and going. Don't try to do it yourself. Give us a call. We're the professionals. We'll end that hive. If you're anywhere else in the U.S., man, they're so loud.
Well, I can't hear you. I have a buzzing in my ear.
Yeah, if you're anywhere in the U.S., okay, listen. Honeybee Africanization is on the rise in all the lower 48 states. You can't trust honeybees anymore. South of the Mason-Dixon line, we're at almost 100% saturation amongst feral honeybee hives. Up north, that's a game of Russian roulette. You gotta be careful. Never mind honeybees. Save our native pollinators. We'll see you guys on the next job.
You know, we have a neighboring hive.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, this is aggressive.
We do have a
We already
neighboring
knocked
hive.
all these guys down.
That's where these are coming
But
from.
if we can't, I mean, we don't know where.
Right.
It could be in that old abandoned car. So
Right.
we got to knock down as many of these as we can before
Okay.
we head out.
Okay.
All right, Killer Bee Nation, love you guys. Go to killerbeeguy.com, get some honey. Do it
Yeah.
now. Do it in front of me.
Right.
You're going to head back to the truck?
Yeah, I'll go put these in the truck and I'll be back with more spray
All right,
adhesive.
yeah, bring it up.
We've got a neighboring hive, and so things are getting hotter and hotter over here. Yes.
They're gonna follow that.
Yeah.
They're gonna follow
Thank
all
you,
the way
sir.
back.
Okay. So this is the thing we're always concerned about, is that another hive lights up, because the bees are just stacking up out here, and they're all over me. Yeah, there's another hive around. Oh boy. All right, guys, we'll see you later.